Hi DY gang, welcome back to my channel. Sorry, I had to make a little tweaks to my makeup. I realized that it looked horrendous in the other video. If you didn't notice, then okay, that's fine. But if I look a little different, that's why. But as some of you might know, this is a continuation video. So if you haven't watched my first video, which is my makeup journey, if you're interested in my story, I think you should check it out. So today is a continuation. It's actually the same day because I'm wearing the same thing. But I'm sorry, I'm really hungry and tired, so I have to remember where I was. So this is about makeup school, my experience at makeup school. I went to Makeup Designory. Let me stop, because I went to Makeup Designory. At the time, I told you in my last video that the location that I went to look at was in Soho, and it was absolutely amazing. They had their own store, they had their own products, they had extensive courses. It was really good. They seemed to be about their business. But when it was time for me to go to makeup school, is this even recorded? Hold on. Sorry. When it was time for me to go to makeup school, MUD had opened up a new location, which was on Wall Street. So that was the school that I ended up going to. Basically, MUD has a wonderful program. I chose the multimedia program, which includes hairstyling to editorial makeup / fashion, beauty makeup, special effects makeup, you name it. It was just a very good program. They did not play with your time management, attendance. You had to, let me tell you this, it was extremely more than I thought it would ever be. I don't know if some of you follow me on my Instagram, but I had posted once the books that I had to use for school, and it was a lot. We had a lot of reading to do. It was just like going to any other school. But people really don't understand that prepping for a look is a whole project. Like, we learned in school how to do vision boards, or some might call it mood boards. We learned how to do sketches for, like, if it's in a character in a movie. We learned how to do overlays, which are different types of drawings. We learned that when you have to do makeup, there's a full preparation. So it's a very extensive program. So I feel like if you are thinking, should I go to makeup school, definitely invest in makeup school, because it doesn't give you just bits and pieces, it gives you the full package. So some things that you might not even be aware about because you're self-taught, going to school will make sure that you are fully ready to go. You have the full package, because I had no idea about overlays and all these different things before school. But makeup school for me was a lot. I had to live in New York. I lived in Brooklyn. I lived in Brooklyn Heights. It was a really nice place, but it was very different being away from home. Like, I had been away from home for a really long time because I was away from home for high school, but being completely like by yourself, like no one, like when I was in Jamaica, I had a guardian. I had someone to, make sure that I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. But this is the first time that I had my own freedom. I was 20 at the time. 21. I had just turned 21. I was so excited to start makeup school, and like I said, they were really strict on attendance. Like, you had to be there at 8 o'clock on the dot. If not, like, you get strikes, and if not, you get like a warning letter. Like, yo, people have no idea. With that said, it was very different for me being away from home, and having to make sure that I got to school on time. I didn't live far away from my school, but you have to catch the train in the morning. My class, I would say, was drama. Like, as a whole, we all seemed to get along, but first of all, it was all girls in our class, and at the time, me and this other girl were the youngest in the class. So most people were adults, I was 21, but like adults, like older than 21, obviously, have been working before, not fresh out of high school, fresh out of college, still like first year of college, trying to figure out what they want to do. No, they were pretty much there. They had their plan. They knew what they were going to do once they left. Like, they had that all intact. But my class was drama. My class was a lot of drama. Like, being in a room full of makeup artists all day can become very draining when different personalities are in the room and different, like, vibes, basically. Like, I'm not gonna go into too much detail, but and some of the people I went to school with, they follow me on Instagram, and we still like each other's pictures and stuff like that. Like, obviously I'm cool with them, but it was just a lot of cattiness in my class, and a lot of like whole bunch of issues. Some issues with a few of my teachers, not with me personally, but just in general. Like, I feel like overall it was a good school, but sometimes the little petty drama would get in the way of us learning. So I felt like some areas I could have brushed up on. And I'm gonna say to you guys that makeup is just like anything else. Like, it's something you have to stay involved in. You know why? Because different trends come out, different techniques come out, different things like that. So you have to stay involved. If you were to do makeup and then stop doing makeup for like a year, sometimes it can be really hard to pick up where you left off. For me, as I explained to you guys in the first video, like I said, check it out if you haven't seen it. I had done a few months of Bermuda college before I went to makeup school. So I was in a position where, like, I'm still in a position because now I'm in university. And, it can be very easy to not find balance between staying active in makeup and doing college. It can be really difficult to find that medium. So if you stop doing makeup, sometimes it's hard to pick up where you left off. And I would definitely say for myself, I had taken a long break from makeup once I finished school, because honestly, school was really draining. It took up so much of my time that I didn't really have any free time. I didn't really get to explore New York as much as I thought that I would be able to. It was a lot. Like, I'm definitely grateful for all that I learned, but it was definitely more than I thought it would be. Like, it was a whole situation. We had photo shoots we had to do. Like, we definitely worked for our certificate, without a doubt. It was not something that was just handed to us. And to be honest, I even had some people that weren't able to finish the program because of, their little drama or whatever, or not being really focused, I should say. Makeup school was an amazing experience, but honestly, it's what you take from the experience. It's how you apply the knowledge that they give you. I would say with my school, they taught me a lot, but because the program was short, there were certain things that we didn't get to go in depth about, right? They only teach you the basics that you need to know. They give you the foundation, and it's up to you to experiment. It's up to you to try new things, and it's up for you to step out of your comfort zone. So I would definitely say that if you're looking to go to a makeup school, keep that in mind. Before you go to makeup school, and this is what I wish I did. At MUD, they give you like photo shoots, a series of photo shoots that you have to do within the full program, right? So let's say you only get 4 photo shoots for the entire time that you're there. Get those looks ready, have a Pinterest, and say, you know what, once I have the knowledge on how to do these, this is what I want to do for my photo shoot. Listen, you have homework assignments, you have projects, you have photo shoots you have to prepare for. It's a whole bunch that goes into makeup school. It's not just foundation, their little eyeshadow, and you're good to go. No, you have models that you have to work on, and these are real life models too. That's the other thing. So I would say if you're looking to go into a makeup school, come prepared. Come with the right mindset. Understand that you are here for school and school only. Yes, making friends would be nice, but in my case, a lot of that got a little bit messy. Like, not with me personally, but I would see it go on in class, and like, you have to work before you get to do the models. You have to work on each other, so you don't want any bad vibes or friction or nothing like that when you're trying to do your assignment in class, because yes, you're timed and they don't play. Like, we're switching back and forth, we're practicing on each other. So I would say come to school with the right mindset. I would also say when you're looking for a makeup school, think about what you want to do and what you want to do with the certifications, what you're done, because that would guide like what type of school you pick, what type of program you pick, and how intense or like extensive you want it to be. Overall, makeup school was a success. I would say to anybody who is just starting out and interested in makeup, it's definitely important that you invest in yourself. Like, don't let anybody tell you that makeup is just whatever, and not even just makeup, but anything in general. If you're passionate about it and you see yourself doing it long term, shoot for the stars. You know why? Because at the end of the day, these people who are telling you, I don't think you should do it. Now, parents are a whole different thing, but I mean, like, if you have friends that are discouraging or just people that are discouraging, like, at the end of the day, whatever profession you choose, you're gonna have to work those hours. You're gonna have to wake up every day and go there and do your job. So I would say, don't let anybody make you feel like, oh, maybe I should do this because this is more popular at that time. You know why? Because they don't have to do what you do. Like I said, with parents, it's a bit different. If you have a parent and you feel like you want to do something and you are afraid that they're going to say no, come to them with a plan. You're going to have to sell them your dream. Research the schools. Take into consideration how it might cost. Don't let that scare you away from it and be like, this is impossible for me to go, because anything's possible. I would say it would be best to do what I did. If you're not really 100% sure, like, reach out to people who are in the field. Ask if you can shadow for a little bit so you know what it's really all about. If you're having a hard time trying to figure out which school you want to go to, reach out to some alumni. Ask them how it was for them. But honestly, if I could go back and do it all over again, I definitely would. Because you can never stop learning. Even if you went to makeup school already, you can have the foundation, but there are things that you can forget. Like, we're human. Like, there are definitely things that you can forget or things that you need to practice on. So sometimes I'm like, I'm in university now, and I'm like, I wish I could go back to makeup school. I hope I didn't chat too much, guys, but thank you for watching this video. I'm so hungry. I'm probably gonna get some chicken wings. And I hope you guys had a lovely time chatting with me, Dior gang. I love you guys so much. You can message me on Instagram at Makeup by Rave or Miss Raven Dior for any other videos that you might want to see from me. Don't forget to comment, share, like, and subscribe. We'll chat next time. Check you later.